Lightning has always felt like home. I think it's been a really interesting, I guess 10 years of moving around and, having other franchises. But I definitely think, when I first came to the country, I came to Lightning. I didn't love my first year. I think people know that. But my second year, so much changed. We became more performance focused, and we went from, I think we came 7th out of 8th my first year, or 6th out of 8th, and then we won the league, and then came second. We had back-to-back finals, semis and finals day after each other. I don't think that's been done since, and it shouldn't have been done, but that is the reason why I think we'll come second. Rach Dunn has more to say about that because she was Wasp, but no, to come back, I think, has always felt like home. I really love it. I don't know, I can't put my finger on the pulse as to why, but the players, the culture around it, Jo Emmett as a franchise director as well. She's just solid. She knows netball, knows what they're doing, and to just kind of come back around the people here is fantastic. So what it's like coaching the people I used to play with. Actually a lot easier than I thought. I wouldn't say I came in apprehensively. I would have said I came in wary. Like, I have played with these girls that also, people that I'd consider friends. So to now coach them, it's actually been really seamless. They're so respectful. I think having the career I did as well, and to play as many games as I did and always kind of out on court, I know they respected me a lot playing with me, but also against me. And then, I know I've coached my teams to really good performances against Loughborough, to the point I finally took one off them last year, and now I'm being part of it. So I think the respect has been gained on the coaching front before coming in here to coach them. But also, just to have, I think I introduced like a lot of fun and energy into kind of the coaching style while being like firm and fair. So I've actually found it quite easy. My coaching style is definitely, I do say I'm the 3 Fs, firm, fair and fun. I am quite sarcastic. I think that helps sometimes when you're trying to get a message across in different ways. I'm very fair. I feel like I see the game in a lot more. I don't just see the phase. I see the lead up, all the phases behind that, or potentially what we're setting up. And I definitely read the game 2 stages ahead. So I think that helps with the fairness in terms of if someone's feeding or someone's sighted something, I can see potentially what they're doing, etc. And then just that firmness sometimes in what I'm asking. So if we're saying we're doing a structure or we're saying we're doing something, I want to see it. It's not that, it's just talk. So I am quite hard in asking the players to deliver on what we're saying. And I think they're getting a bit of that flavour at the moment defensively, which is just me challenging them and getting them to think and asking the questions, but also coaching in that space. I think how I can compliment Vic is I love working with Vic. I've never been an assistant coach, so that's kind of an interesting space for me. But I think me and Vic have always got along. And respected each other massively as coaches as well. So, to come under her and just support her and her vision, but then also being valued enough to bring aspects of what I'm strong at into that vision as well, I think definitely is complementary, to Vic, but she's complementing, my knowledge as well and allowing me to coach and get my tactical kind of knowledge out there as well. So I think, it's so much fun. I probably haven't laughed as hard in the space. I also think the pressure does come off as an assistant slightly, and my role is to support Vic and hopefully take some pressure off her shoulders. So it does feel very much shared. But I think, knowing how much rides as, she's a director of netball and a head coach, it's how much can I take from her and kind of put on my shoulders, and how can we work together, to get the best out of this team. Success at the moment looks like us trying things. We're in pre-season, so it's very much introducing new things and seeing the players trial it, as well as giving feedback via video footage. So that's what like kind of success looks like at the moment. And sometimes it's hard because it doesn't look so successful right now, but we're in pre-season and that's how it's meant to be. It's also success will be seeing the combinations build. We've got young player in Selena in the defence end that needs to be introduced into those combinations and finding those combos that work. So success for me would be to have a humming attack end and humming defence end. Heading into kind of that first game, I think also to expose players at new positions. That's something, we've got a very, very versatile team this season. There's already a couple of combos or positions I think will be new to the league, and I think that's really, really exciting. And that's something I kind of I love doing. I love seeing, or finding that kind of second position for a player, or actually seeing where we could, how that could connect or what that could provide us differently. And I think we've already trusted some of that and are really liking what we're seeing. And it's something that Loughborough hasn't ever played before. So that's really exciting. I don't know if players hate me or love me with that at the minute. But yeah, no, it is nice to see players challenge themselves to play in different positions and provide us something, whether we use that, early on in the season or later on, or what that looks like. It's up to us, but to have players like willing to give it a go is just really exciting. The biggest impact I could make, I have a thing, like part of my philosophy is that I want to leave a lasting impact on a player in a positive way as they go into life. And that's not necessarily just in netball. We always remember back to our favourite coaches, or like I remember a coach that technically told me something that changed my whole game. So that's kind of what I'd like to impart on every player. I think for me, it's across the court as well. Although I'm a defender, I also know what I hate. So it's quite easy to, coach the attackers and be like, this is very difficult when you do X. So for me, it's like big energy can impact via that. The positivity, I think I've got kind of a track record of bringing the best out of people. And sometimes I would say that's definitely, I think players think that or have felt they've improved under my coaching. However, it's just the belief and confidence that I can instill in people. Like I love people. I love seeing people perform to their best and be their best. And I love bringing that out of everyone around me, whether it's on court or off court. So yeah, I think that's kind of the biggest impact I can have, is just to be myself, but to uplift and be that positive energy. And just bring that confidence out of every player.